kind of exciting because I did not know this about you. But can you tell me more about your DJ era?
So I'm curious as to who has been feeding you information about me.
I can't reveal my sources.
My DJ era is actually just starting.
Oh. Hello, my name is Ashlyn Patton and I'm class of 2028. And today we have another interview with our scholar advisors. Today we have Montez.
Hello, I'm Montez. Hello, I'm Montez Thomas, and I'm graduate of the university, class of 2003.
Okay, so my first question I'm going to ask is, can you give me your best dad joke?
Oh gosh. Why did the vampire not bite Taylor Swift?
Why?
Because she's got bad blood.
Okay, that was good. Second question is, what is your favorite thing about being an advisor? And what is your favorite program to work on?
What I like most about being an advisor, I get an opportunity to learn every day. And I get to learn about the amazing opportunities that scholars have on campus, various aspects of the world as you all plan for, wild and adventurous Lovelace Fund applications and summer experiences. And it really challenges me to continue being a learner. My second favorite part, which I'd say I probably appreciate these two things equally, is really working with scholars who have particular challenges, be it first generation students, low income students, or students with mental health or other challenges, getting to help support and see those students grow and thrive at Carolina and beyond.
Great answer. This is like a random question that I've just heard around the foundation. So when did you start woodworking?
Yeah, so about 9 years ago, my family moved from a small, two-bedroom townhouse into a larger single-family home, and we added some space and rooms and things. And I like to call myself frugal. My wife likes to call me cheap. And I didn't want to buy all new beds and things. And so I approached a friend of mine and asked him, would you make us some beds? I wanted to build a loft bed for my son. And he said, well, I could make them for you and charge you, or I could show you how to do it yourself. You can give a person a fish, or you can teach them how to fish. And so he worked with me, and my first project was a loft bed for my son. And then I built I'm blanking out on the name of it, but it's like a storage bed for my wife and I, where we have these little cubby holes on the side of the bed. But those are my first two projects, and that was 9 years ago. And so I've really enjoyed that aspect of learning and the challenge of taking something from a stack of wood to a finished product.
Yeah, love that. I know that you love Legos. What is your favorite Lego project that you've worked on?
My favorite Lego project is the Pyramid of Giza, which is right behind you there. Sorry, I'm giving you two answers for every question, right? So that one I really appreciate, but I also really appreciate this one for multiple reasons. One, it's really cool. You spin this here, and it actually, the date changes and the phase of the moon changes. So it keeps, right now.
Is it accurate?
Yes.
Oh,
so we're in early February, and this is actually the phase of the moon that we are currently in. So I think that is super neat, and it's something interactive that I get to do, during the week when I come in. But I created this one especially shortly after the passing of Brooke Chevron. And Brooke, for those who know and love her, know that she was really into astronomy. And so this one was very special for me. It's something that I keep here on my desk, and it's kind of a memento, a memory of Brooke that I get to enjoy on a regular basis.
I love that. How long did it take you to make?
Took about a week to keep my stress down during UNC basketball games. I like to do a Lego set or something so that I'm not fully focused on the game, and gives me something fun and creative to do.
How did Carolina shape your experience as a first generation student?
What I found in my UNC experience was a place that was high excellence as far as academics are concerned, but not high stress. And I had friends that graduated high school and went to some bigger name or higher ranked institutions throughout the country, but they talked about just how it always felt like you were competing against the person sitting next to you. And the Carolina that I experienced, I don't know how it is now, but felt much more like a community. It felt much more like a place and space where our differences were celebrated and appreciated. There was an idea of striving for excellence together rather than constantly competing against the person sitting next to you. And so as a first generation college student, I just found it to be an environment that allowed me to really thrive. It's just been a fantastic journey, and here I am 26 years after my first semester on campus, and I'm still on campus enjoying the space.
Okay, so my last question is kind of exciting because I did not know this about you, but can you tell me more about your DJ era?
So I'm curious as to who has been feeding you information about me.
I can't reveal my sources.
Okay.
I can't reveal my sources.
A good journalist never does, right? I was a journalism major actually in undergrad. But anyway, I digress. My DJ era is actually just starting. So it's a new thing, and I don't really DJ. Like I don't have any DJ equipment, but when we've had various Zoom calls, especially as we moved to a lot of virtual meetings during the pandemic, it's kind of awkward when everyone signs in and you're just kind of looking around at one another on the screen and it's silent. And so, when we started hosting foundation sponsored things, I was like, you know what, I'm going to make a playlist and we'll start the call 5 to 10 minutes before the event starts, and I'll play the playlist, and I always do them themed. And so it's like, okay, if we're doing global perspective, all of the songs are related to traveling and being around the world and things like that. And so it's just been a little side thing I've done. I haven't actually like DJ'd a party or anything of that nature.
Are you gonna get some equipment?
This past Christmas I was debating about buying a mixing board. My brother-in-law is an actual DJ, and so he's kind of talking me through the process, and I'll likely try to get some equipment by the end of this year.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys got to know more about Montez. This was a fun interview, and thank you.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thank you.